And hello and welcome to the Ales Dandy Please stream. I'm your host, Ales Dandy, also known as Ales, gentleman streamer, the excellence of an execution, the no throne cicerone. And welcome back to stream, folks. Great to have you here today. Happy Thursday, one and all. We are very close to the weekend. Here's hoping that here's hoping that the one ahead of you merits you with the gifts that you deserve. Once again, thank you so much for being here. It is a bit of an irregular week for me, in the sense that I will not be doing my dual streams, at the very least not scheduled anyways. Tomorrow, sadly, I've got some business to tend to, and I decided to just focus on Baldur's Gate today. I feel generally when I have to sacrifice one stream, I'll sacrifice the retro, because retro is forever and retro is always going to be there. But to be perfectly honest with you, I really wanted to play Final Fantasy VIII today, and the only reason why I didn't do so is because I didn't feel like I prepared enough. As you might recall, those of you who tuned in, I was getting ready to fight Omega Weapon, and I don't feel like I'm exactly there. I didn't want to also use this short stream to try and fight Omega, so instead we're doing Modern, and for Modern we are returning to Baldur's Gate 3, which is something that I've been looking forward to for quite some time. It is a return to the Underdark in Act 2, or rather past the Underdark as we start Act 2. So look forward to it. Before we get started, of course, we have our friendo over there, the chunky one. I think I adjusted the camera so that he won't be escaping it so easily. It's kind of a trade-off when you think about it. Like, I want him to be on camera, but at the same time, every time like I put the camera close to him, he just finds a different place to be. And so it's like I have to maximize the camera location for him to actually stay there, stay featured. So I'm not gonna say his name because as soon as I do, he just decides to move over to this side, and then it's impossible to actually get him on the shot, but he is there. Let's go ahead and talk about what exactly is on tap today. I am not going to make any no two buts about it. What's the idiom? What's the phrase? I am let's just say this, folks. It's hot out there. It is toasty. It's not even summer, but it's already quite hot. And so when thinking about what to drink today, I wanted to start with something light, something refreshing. I feel like I've been doing golden ales and wheat ales recently. For our non-alcoholic entry, we have Best Day Brewing's Kölsch style ale. Best Day Brewing, of course, a brewery that focuses on non-alcoholic beers. This is their non-alcoholic take on the Kölsch, and it's a relatively simple can. It's mostly like a peach orange almost, and then it's got its logo against a turquoise green background. It does have that little sun in the middle. Maybe I'll go ahead and switch camera angles so that you can actually see this a little bit better. Turn on the Yells cam. The Yells cam is all over the place today. So that is a Kölsch style ale right here. And like I said, the only notable thing really about the Best Day Brewing logo is that little sun in the middle. I feel it's very reminiscent of like a Mesoamerican sun. Nobody's actually explained to me what it means. It's either that or like a sun that has a bunch of little shoes attached to it. I don't know. But yeah, it's an interesting design. What exactly is a Kölsch, you might be wondering? Well, a Kölsch is a style of beer that is a hybrid like a Tesla, like one of those Cybertrucks everyone hates. So it's a hybrid in the sense that you start out with what you assume to be an ale, and you start with top fermenting. The top fermenting process, of course, is what you do for ales, and then you condition it in cool temperature, and that is generally what you would do for a lager. So it's a very robust, it's a complex flavor, all in a very thin, consistent, refreshing body. I want to say generally when you're talking about ales, you're talking about both robust and slightly thicker viscosity or density rather than density. But then when you're talking about lagers, you're talking about more refreshing, more lighter beers in the sense of how dense they are. And so it's kind of a hybrid in that sense. It was originally made in Cologne. There's a number of Kölsch breweries out there. They serve you these particular beers in very small glasses called as Stang. I wish I had a pronunciation guide for this. And I feel like they serve it to you at restaurants as if it was water, because it's generally very light in alcoholic content, and people will just drink a couple of them during a meal. It's a quite a nice habit. But yeah, They are, once again, fairly light in flavor, a lot of fruity notes, I want to say, and yeah, kind of just delightful. They are very much, in many ways, the best of all worlds. But that is what I have to say on the matter. Let's go ahead and actually see what Untapped has to say on the issue by moving over back to this side and turning off the ales cam. Okay. Kölsch by Best Day Brewing. Let me see if I need to zoom in. It's at 175. Let's do it at 200. Let's do 200. So 0.5% alcohol by volume. The complement to the hazy had to be easy drinking, approachable, and low calorie, yet full of flavor and authenticity. We had a combination of Cologne and Pilsner malts and Hellertau traditional hops to create a refreshingly complex Kölsch-style ale. Its sturdy caramel malt flavor is perfectly balanced by the citrusy hops, leaving a bright and crisp finish. The quintessential embodiment of all day, every day. It's like a poem. It's like a poem. So yeah, once again, this style originated in Cologne, so it is natural for them to reference this location. Let's take a look at some pictures, and I feel like we've already got a winner here. I mean, look at this. Look at this. This is I'm assuming it's a mom and her baby visiting a bottle shop, making the peace sign. This is how you start out your children, folks. I love it. Delightful picture. I've got a rumbly in my tumbly. I wonder why this was the picture for this particular Kölsch style ale, but it's fun. It's a good one. Very proud mom. Always good. Always good with the proud moms. Let's actually go ahead and sample this thing, shall we? Okay, so today we're going to go through a tight 3 hours. Sadly, I can't do hour 4. My schedule is going to be just hectic during the summer. I don't need to go into details. But yeah, needless to say, it's going to be touch and go every week until we go back to September. All aboard in December. Okay, so as you can see, gold in color. The glass is kind of frosted just a bit, but you can definitely see through that. It is relatively transparent, very light bubbles emanating, not particularly dense. Frothy head, which is commonplace for ales. In terms of a nose, I want to say a light citrus on it, a light crisp maltiness about it. Maybe a few caramel notes in there as well. If I'm a nail, dear viewer, thank you so much for being here today. And nice, a little more robust than I would consider a conventional Kölsch. Very full of flavor. Again, just a little bit malty, just a little bit caramel-like. A tinge of zest at the end. Particularly very light. You won't find it if you're not looking for it. I want to say not particularly hoppy. It's more it's a bit more of a dry finish, dry earthy finish. Light in body composition, maybe a 1.5 out of 5 in terms of body composition. Not a particularly hefty beer. Very refreshing. Perfect for outdoor grilling, and I hope I can get some of these this weekend because I will be grilling. I warn you, I will be grilling this weekend. Let's go ahead and give this a rating. Solid 3.5 stars from us. Love it, love it, love it. And that is what we'll be drinking for the first part of stream today. Before we move on, I did want to go over the current Viewer's Choice Monthly One Shot. Again, if you want to vote for the Viewer's Choice Monthly One Shot, there's 2 ways to get a vote. The first one is to do the daily check-in. And hold on a second. The first way is to do the daily check-in, of course. and that is a channel point redeem. The second way is to engage with the question of the night in some way or form. If for some reason I find your answer displeasing, then I will not give you a vote. But you're more than welcome to check out where the list is. Currently, at the top, we've got a two-way tie with both Chicory and Wave Race 64. One of these is definitely going to take it, given where we are in the month. King of Fighters is standing third, along with Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door. Soon after that, in fact, I feel like any of these come up next. So yeah, look for those entries. Feel free to vote. Yeah, I'd certainly appreciate it. But with that, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Let's get started with Baldur's Gate 3. And I might have to adjust the volume just a bit. Adjust the camera angle just a bit. We are playing on the PlayStation 5, of course. Let's go ahead and load game. And I might have to increase the volume, considering that this game is not particularly loud. Let's see what happens if we just leave it at 100%. Ooh, Dead as Disco from my Steam wishlist is on sale. Should play that. Yeah, so I think the last time I played this game, it was about... I want to say about... Ooh, maybe January? Maybe January. And I actually did some light respecking on my characters. I do like the idea of choosing my spells, but I would rather have like unified ideas as to what I want my characters to become. Before I move on, I did want to go ahead and see if there was equipment that I could get on Lae'zel. I literally had done everything with everyone else. What is this? Give me the tools. 6 to 18 damage. Soul Breaker. Great sword. And we don't want... we do not want Lae'zel to have a two-handed weapon. We want her to carry a shield. Sure. Let's see, 7 to 17. Honestly, she probably has the best weapon possible right now. I did want to give her like this special helm. This one right here. The Grimskull helm. Attackers can land critical hits on the wearer. Let's give her this. Was there any other like shields or anything like that we needed to give her? Lae'zel, of course, wears very heavy armor. Give Yankee half plate. I don't think we have anything better than that right at this particular moment. And if we do, it is news to me. What is this? What is this shiny thing? Spider silk armor. These are all clothes. Yeah, I think otherwise she's fine. I think she's more or less okay. Amulet of branding. She's probably okay with what she has. I didn't see any particular shields on the list. So I think she's otherwise okay. I think we were carrying a shield that nobody's using anymore. As everybody knows, my favorite weapon, the shield. Yeah, let's go ahead. Oh boy, she doesn't even have any rings, huh? First ring and second ring. But she does have the Amulet of the Unworthy. Resistance to slashing damage. That's good enough. But yeah, let's give her that new helmet. That is intense right there. But yeah, in terms of rings, actually she's not even carrying a shield right now. Look at that. Seems like we have one main option here. The real Sparky Sparks wall. Is there anything as beautiful? What are you doing? Oh, I don't want. Tooltips are on. Well, at the very least, it'll increase her armor class. I don't know if it does anything else in particular, but it is a Sparky Spark wall, and that means something. Jorgrol's greatsword. Okay. But yeah, the only other thing I wanted to put on her is a shield. Lazel's underwear. Let's see, rings. All of these rings are taken. Let's go ahead and find something in the box. Honestly, anything is probably fine right now. Anything with an effect. Strange conduit ring. While concentrating, the wearer weapons attacks to undisturbed 1 to 4 psychic damage. Concentrating on a spell. I don't think Lae'zel does too many spells. When you deal acid, cold, or damage, your element infuses. She also doesn't have particularly elemental attacks. This might be fun to wear. The spectator eyes. Necromancy spells. Maybe for some other opportunity. I guess there really isn't any particular ring. Let's just have her wear something that she might enjoy having. Amethyst and a bronze ring. How about that? Okay. One of these. First ring. See, it's not as if we don't have multiple fingers. We can only ever wear 2. But okay, I think this is good enough. Let me put back her armor plate simply because it's quite a heavy thing to carry. Sort by type. There we go. I'm actually surprised we don't have any more shields in the... Okay. I think otherwise we're okay. So I guess now we have to actually choose who's coming with us. Of course, Tamaya's part of the party.
And these things have stayed interesting.
We're gonna take Shadowheart because I think this is in many ways her quest.
I was hoping you'd come to chat. What do you need?
Oh, just come with me. Join me.
It seems like you have ample company already. You'll need to figure out who you can live without before I can join.
But I can't live without anybody. Asterion for
Wonderful. I was beginning to feel a little left out.
Let's go ahead and take... Lae'zel is good. I think we take Lae'zel. And then maybe we take Gale instead of... I forget, one of them can actually make some kind of light. Some kind of light. So we take Lae'zel. And let's take Gale. We might also just go ahead and take a long rest. Shadowheart. Sometimes it's difficult to tell who's here. Will. That's Asterion. Gale.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Let's join me,
Would that
Gale.
I could, but your entourage is full. You'll need to make room for me first.
Take Will's place.
Wonderful. Lead on, then.
And one thing I should probably make sure is, does
I have the magic touch.
Gale have any armor? Because I know that he has the mage armor spell. So he has light armor. Let me just double make sure that he doesn't scale simple weapons. Where are his spells? Spell book. Here we go. So he does have mage armor. So we should not have any armor on us. Let me remove this thing. And what is this? The gloves are not really considered armor, I don't think. Boots. Boots is also considered clothing. What is this? Diadem of Arcane Synergy. Gain Arcane Synergy for 2 rounds. Inflict a condition. I wonder what that one does. I wish I knew these things. Let's put on some nice clothes on him. Otherwise he's going to be bare-chested the entire time. Who wants to see a bare-chested Gale for the entirety of our mission? I know you do. I know you do. So let's put this back. By the way, why does he have 2 torches? By the way. Which one is considered clothing? Let's see. Ring armor. What is this? This is rare clothing. You gain a +1 bonus to spell save DC. The wearer has a +1 bonus to armor class as long as they have lightning charges. How am I supposed to get that? Graceful cloth. You gain and increase your dexterity score by 2. Huh. Well, I guess I should find a way to get charges. Water sparkers. Oh, there we go. This is what we do. We get these boots. Which apparently will make us have charges. Everything is coming along according to plan. Beautiful. I love the blue on him. And then for boots, let's get those water sparkers. Okay. Kind of looks a little bit like Jesus, actually, now that I think about it. You know what? That's fine. We're traveling with Jesus, I guess.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Let's go ahead and take a long rest. Yes, I want to end the day. Go ahead. Wait a second, I remember you.
Playtime's over, pet.
I didn't know playtime had started.
Oh, I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting him out.
Well, that's where we're headed. They're locked up. So what exactly are we looking for? Sorry. I feel like I didn't really digest, or rather, no, digest is probably the word that I was looking for. The Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets, a devil. So she's asking us to break out a devil, if I'm not mistaken. What kind of answer should I give her? I'm not gonna say that. Sure, let me play incredulous. If this devil is so powerful, how did they manage to get it captured?
Will, your playmate's wasting precious time. Let's see about getting his priorities fixed. Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus.
I don't think
Now,
that we want that.
Be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
Hey, that's a good opportunity. Thank you so much for the check-in, by the way, Spectrum. I appreciate that. I hope you're having a delightful Thursday, and certainly, whenever you want, let me know where you would like to cast your vote. I have a feeling it might go to Chicory, but I cannot make guesses. Let's see. We'll rescue your asset on one condition.
Oh, and what condition is that?
Your mind links with Will's, drawn in by his increasing panic.
What are you doing?
Oh, we're mind linked. See, question of the night. The question of the night, of course. I guess I failed to explain it at the top, but question of the night is, who's your favorite fictional dad? And it can be a video game, a movie, a TV show, a book, whatever it is you'd like. I'd love to know. It is Father's Day weekend, so it is topical. The Ales Dandy Please stream, of course, stays topical. No matter what's happening out there in the world, we will not shy away from it. That's a filthy lie, by the way. Thank you for answering the question of the night, Spectrum. I have never considered this before, and it's the most difficult question you have asked me so far. Really? Well, you know, I understand that that's completely acceptable. I don't know that generally when you how do you say, attack or engage a certain piece of media, that you generally jump at the labels of like, what role does this person play in a family, right? Do you see characters as like mothers or sisters or brothers, dads even? And so I can understand why it might be a difficult question to answer. But I certainly appreciate you at the very least giving it a notion, so much so to consider it the most difficult question we have asked so far, Spectrum. I will think about it, and I look forward to your answer. Chicory, a double chicory. Let's do it. Let's do it. Thank you so much for that, Spectrum. Chicory, a colorful tale. Currently at 26 votes. Feel free to check the standings on the Viewer's Choice Monthly One-Shot. But yeah, it might be... What is it? What month are we? July might be a chicory month. Chicory month. By the way, if anybody doesn't know, let me let you in on a little secret. Spectrum Branch is a fellow Twitch streamer who focuses on first playthroughs of indie games. Also a musician and music producer of great renown. Last seen playing the 7th Saga. I don't know that I've actually, I don't believe I know what the 7th Saga is. You know, as soon as I saw 7th, my mind immediately jumped to the 7th Guest, which is a very scary game from like the 90s. And, but it's not as scary as I thought when I was a kid. Thank you so much for being here once again. And everybody go and follow Spectrum. Definitely good people. I like to think a friend of mine. And go Goblin Mode. Thank you so much for checking in. Happy Thursday to you. How are you doing today? Great to have you. Are you an enthusiast of the Baldur's Gate 3? Thank you so much for stopping by. And of course, thank you for checking in, by the way. Every time somebody checks in, they're more than welcome to vote on the Viewer's Choice Monthly one-shot. Feel free to check out details on that little spreadsheet over there, but basically it's a way for me to have my community people, community members vote what they want me to play once a month. Also feel free to ignore me, by the way. Also feel free to ignore me. Let's see. Yes, friend, thank you so much for confirming that, Spectrum. I don't ever take these things for granted. Will, what are you doing? You end Will's pact and go your separate way. Shake your head, never mind. You'll do as Mizora says. So, I'm going to just respond to Will by saying, trust me. Trust me. That is my Tamias mode. I drop one octave and then that's how I speak. I'd be terrible at VAing.
Will relaxes, and your connection fades.
Hopefully Will does trust me. Oh sure, I sure am. Excellent. This is one of my all-time favorite games. Yeah, it is delightful. I've been playing it for the first, I want to say, maybe since last year. I've been playing it on and off, and it is certainly something that every time I pick it up, I enjoy it. It can certainly, if you go through one of its systems, you can definitely go down the rabbit hole, what with different choices and like different ways in which you can spec your characters, and of course there's the whole romance aspect of it. It is a very fun game. I like it. But yeah, thank you so much for being here today. By the way, I already followed you. Kindly remind me where I know you from, because I feel lacking that I do not recall. I have the worst memory in the world, so please forgive me. We're part of the same stream team. Wait a second, are you part of the pumpkin patch too? Have we interacted and then I'm just like, oh dear. But thank you so much. I'm also a mod on Tavi streams. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's like the song says, it's all coming back to me now. There is a part of my brain that shuts off whenever I hit the go live button. So thank you so much for reminding me of that. Go Goblin mode. And of course, that logically follows for me to suggest go follow Go Goblin mode, who is a fellow stream team member of Tabby's Pumpkin Patch, which I recently joined. Very happy to say I recently joined that marvelous community. And Go Goblin mode has recently been playing Marvel Rivals, which of course is all the rage. I have only ever seen people play it. I've never actually delved into it myself, but it looks like a fun time. I feel like these, what do they call them? Hero shooters are actually nice and easy to pick up, but I am terrible at them. Anyways, yes, please go follow Go Goblin mode. I need to get back into my current run. I beat the game already and I'm currently in Act 3 of my Lae'zel's story run. Oh nice, so you're actually doing a run where you're Lae'zel playing the main character. That's really cool. I think that she's a very compelling character. Very much enjoy her. I feel like there's very little that I can say that I dislike about most characters in this game so far. I know that I'm gonna meet some more people later, but definitely my favorites: Lae'zel, Karlach, Shadowheart, Asterion, and then maybe like in the back is like Gale and Will. They're fine. They're okay. They're not particularly my super favorites. Let's see. Yes. Okay. I've been trying to hang out in more of our fellow Pumpkin Patch streams. That's very kind of you. I appreciate it. I'm sure every single one of them appreciates it. I romanced Lae'zel in my first run and I love her so much. Her character art is so good. Yeah, and of course, what do you call it? This is actually my first run ever, even though it's taken me like a year to get up to this point, to the beginning of Act 2. I don't necessarily know what happens afterwards, But I already think she's a very solid person. The way that she turns on her, I guess her generals. What would you even call that? Her army. This is why I should take down notes. Now I'm romancing Shadowheart as Lae'zel because I love good enemies to lovers. Sapphic story. That, you know what? That is probably the best outcome for those two. I like it. I don't suppose. Would you happen to be streaming that, or is that something that you're playing by yourself? But yeah, that sounds like a wonderful time. Let's see. Mizora will rescue this asset if you release Will from his pact.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't actually know. Let's see. We could always let the cult infect the asset. Remember all you can about devils and their contracts. Say you know a pact-breaking charm and chant a series of pseudo-infernal phrases. You know what? I feel like the only thing that we have running for us is intimidation. Specifically as Timaeus, who is a paladin. We could always let the cult infect the asset. I bet that'd make a loyal thrall. Okay, it's a difficulty class of 14, so who knows what's gonna happen here. Oh yeah, Lae'zel essentially leaves her cult, and I'm so proud of her. Yeah, exactly. I feel like she makes a stand, like she basically decides to trust you, and it's a very difficult moment because she's basically leaving everything that she stood for and her people behind, just taking a chance on this one individual that she's only met for like, I don't know, a couple of days, like a week or something like that. I actually had to remove it from my library because it was taking up too much room. I want to re-download it and play it in stream sometimes, but I haven't yet. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 is actually a pretty massive game. I'm actually playing the PlayStation 5 version of it, and I downloaded it onto the PlayStation 5, so it's a virtual copy, but it does take up a lot of room. Okay, we're gonna roll. We're gonna add whatever bonuses we have. Thank you for the guidance. Let's hope we can pull this off. Oh, come on. Dear Lord. Can we reroll? We got one inspiration. Okay, nothing can be worse than a 4, right? Nothing. If we get an 8, we be square. Roll 'em. Okay, good. We like that. Wolf's kiss. I love it. I remember when I was 24 ages ago.
Incredible. You actually think you hold the winning hand? Fine.
Little old me,
I'll
yes, I
play
do.
your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause
okay.
F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soul bearer's fulfillment of related obligation.
I like that she's memorized the entire
Now,
pact here.
To Moonrise, pet. And do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
And just like that, she's gone. Let's see. Yes, exactly. Plus, she's the youngest member in our group. Oh, wow. She's only in her 20s, and she's such a baby and makes such a huge decision. Exactly. And that's admirable, to take that kind of stand. So yeah, I think that she portrays strength in a very compelling way. I think that at the beginning, when I got to know her, like, she was very just like, there was a lot of friction in the ways that she conversed. But I don't think that there was like great, like, what's it called? Bad intentions behind it, or like, it is simply the way that she speaks, and that is how she expresses herself. Like, there's a level of like, God, I wish I knew vocabulary. My excuse is that I wasn't born in this country. But there's a certain level of like a flame tongue that she has when she speaks, even though she doesn't necessarily mean it that way. So yeah, very inspiring, very inspirational. Let's go ahead and go to bed. Go to bread, I say. Someone in camp still wishes to speak to you. Oh yeah, no. Let's go speak to them. Sorry about that. I didn't even realize. Astarion. I won't spoil anything, of course, but if you romance her, she becomes such a big softie, and it's so endearing. I appreciate it. Thank you for letting me know. It is interesting. Baldur's Gate 3 is probably a game that I'll have to play a number of times before I can fully appreciate the ins and outs of all the different characters. I'm not gonna say that I'm like strong romancing Shadowheart, but I guess I'm kind of going down that way because of the dialogue choices that I've already made, but I haven't settled. I've also just been like kind of just having a nice chats with Karlach as well. Very strong lady so far. Okay, Astarion.
This dark land must be filled with the broken, the beaten, the desperate.
I'm all those.
The perfect preying ground for a devil who offers a way out for those who sign on the dotted line. I hope we end up seeing our friend Raphael down here somewhere.
I'm sorry, Astarion. Who's Raphael? Is he... Wait, is Raphael the person that made him a vampire? I don't actually remember. Yeah, I think it is, right? Or it's the devil that we met randomly as we were walking down the mountain path. Let's dig in a little bit further. What do you want to see him?
Help me find him, and you'll find out. When I was taken to his house, I was caught off guard. But now I know what to ask for.
Okay, so we learn a bit more of Astarion. You know what, as much as I think Astarion can be a bit self-serving, I do want what's best for him, or at the very least my character wants what's best for him. And so I don't want him to make a dumb mistake. Not unless you tell me what you're planning.
All in due time, but not now. I'm sure he'll turn up at one point or another.
Well, I guess I'll have to trust you, Astarion. Raphael is the devil guy. Thank you. I had an inkling. I did mention it at the top, but the last time I was playing this game was probably like in late January, so it's been a while. It's all still coming back to me. But thank you so much. Go Goblin mode. By the way, let me know if you have a particular way in which I should refer to you. A different way other than your standard name. Oh, what's going on, Karlach?
God damn it! Why did it have to be Mizora? Why did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse?
I guess you make a good point. Should we suggest that we should be repaying the favor? That sounds very transactional. Let's go the noble path. You heard Mizora. This is the last thing Will has to do for her. Then he's free.
I want to believe that as much as you do. Almost as much as Will does. But I just know there will be more to the story. There always is. It's a bad idea to play games with the devil. You'd never win. Not ever.
Karlach, how dare you? No spoilers allowed. No spoilers. But clearly she's just trying to... she knows what she's talking about in the sense that you can't just like bargain with devils in that way. That's so fair. I haven't played in months. Yeah, you know, I feel like it's specifically true whenever I play RPGs and then I drop them and then weeks become months and then suddenly I come back and it's like I made all this progress but I have no idea how to play or who's anybody, you can call me Goblin or Kit. Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's go with Goblin. I usually go by Goblin more on here, but we're in a stream team together, so I of course don't mind you calling me Kit. Okay, well I appreciate it. Then let's go with Kit. That is a nice name. Will, looks like you have something on your mind. Do you?
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow.
Language.
Mazora set me on fiends inside and outside the Hells. She's never ordered a rescue.
Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the blade stands for. Such an asshole.
You know, I'm not particularly the cursing type. Every time I try to suggest the word arsehole, I always say butthole, and I wonder if I just come off as a child. Anyways, I love it. Okay, let's try and reassure him. Maybe let's get some more information before we try and reassure him. Any idea who this devil is that needs freeing?
Not a one. All that matters is that we free it. Fail, and I'm made a mindless blob clawing at demons on the front lines of the Blood War.
Okay. Thank you. I picked it out myself. Well, you made a great choice. Great choice. Not that anybody asked, but I am kind of a sycophant that way. I call myself Ales because I love ales, and that is actually part of what we do on stream. Right now, I happen to be enjoying a non-alcoholic beer, which is a Kölsch style ale, as I like to say, to your health. Zesty. Let's see. I'm a maid and mindless blob clawing at demons on the front lines of the Blood War. I'm not gonna say that. Should we empathize or should we reassure? You know what? We're turning this ship around. It's not gonna happen. You mean too much to the Sword Coast.
And it means everything to me. I always knew what my future held, and I know I chose right. Thank you for sticking your neck out for me. I mean it. But I'm not going to celebrate till I'm actually free. I can feel Mazora scheming, plotting. She won't let me go without making a fuss. Trust me on that.
Don't worry. We'll take care of it, Will. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, child. Tamias has got a plan for you. Alright. Does anybody else need a chat? Going once, going twice. Let's get a rest. Oh, Scratch, come on, get over here.
Scratch's tail wags enthusiastically. Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
What a good boy. Look at that. Unlike some people around here, like that creature over there on that side of the screen. That fluffer. Who am I kidding? They're both good boys. Alright, let's go to bread. We could use a camp supply pack. How much of these actually give you? 5. Oh, we have 5 of them. That doesn't mean that. A yeast bank. Wow, that's a lot. Well, it's because we're using all of them. 2 ducks. Oh, it's actually a whole chicken. Salami, the 6. How come these are not even together? too much. Can we actually split this stack? Wrong button. Okay, 36. No. You know, I can never do this. Let's just go with a sack pack. A camp sack. There we go. Easy peasy. Yeah, I do have a corgi.
The voice of the Absolute is strong here.
Just a second.
And getting stronger. I don't know how much longer I can resist it.
Oh, she's the lady that lives inside the puzzle.
But it's good to see you're making progress.
Like the Millennium Puzzle.
You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing, saving those people in the grove.
Yes, was I actually brave? I don't know. Let's see, I do have a corgi, yes. His name is Churro. Let me actually toss him a treat. Of course, as soon as I say treat, he just leaves camera. Very, very sad. Let me try and get him back over there. Churro is my corgi boy of 7 years of age. Actually, 8 years of age right now. He's my partner in crime when it comes to this stream. I think there he goes. There he is. And he has a fluffy butt. Delightful individual. I like him. He's okay. He's lovely. My childhood dog was a corgi. She was my bestie. They are such delightful creatures. Vamp, how are you doing today? I am playing Baldur's Gate 3. How are you doing this fine day? It is good to see you. Happy Thursday. Vampy, which is a fellow Twitch streamer. I highly encourage you give them a follow. Last seen playing Sonic Adventure. I hope you are well. Thank you so much for stopping by. You love corgis. So actually, my partner introduced me to corgis when we moved in together back. Oh gosh, it's been over a decade. But we had 2 corgis. Our first was called Bacon. He sadly left us like a year and a little bit long ago. And then Churro is technically his 7 years his younger, and he's been with us as well. I wish we had like the time and space to like get him a little brother, and then it could continue. But Churro's doing good. He's doing good. Yeah, but how are you enjoying Sonic Adventure? Thank you. You're most welcome. I'm just taking a break from doing my weeklies in World of Warcraft. I forget where I saw you mention World of Warcraft. But I hope you're having a good time with it. Is there a new expansion coming out? I don't know why World of Warcraft came up recently. Anyways, too many questions, Mr. Wayne. Too many questions. Let's see. It was a waste of time. It wasn't even a choice. They needed my help.
Not everyone would have helped. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them.
Wave after wave?
I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected.
Well, we got
the order for your transformation has been given many times already.
Okay. Let's see. One just came out in April. Been playing that. LOL. Just beat the campaign now. I'm gearing for mythic raids. I'm a warlock. That's a good choice, actually. One of my siblings was a warlock for the longest time. We had this thing where I was playing a paladin because that's all I know how to play in every game. And he was playing a warlock. And yeah, that was a good time. I have played a warlock before. I think good lord, it's memories being unlocked here. What did I used to use? Like the imp? That was like the first thing that could go with you. By the way, now that you're here, I do want to say I'm saddened to hear about the crazy taxi thing that came out, that apparently they're using AI generated assets. I know that you're a super big fan of Crazy Taxi, and I think you mentioned something about that on Blue Sky. So very, very sad to hear that happened. Let's see. Today is Sonic Adventure 2's 25th birthday. Good geez, Louise, has it been that long? Sonic Adventure is probably one of those Sonic games that I've yet to play. I've mostly ever dabbled with like the 2D Sonics, but not seriously enough. And I want to say that most of my contemporaries really enjoy that game. So I should take a moment to actually play that game. Yeah, lazy taxi indeed. Adventure 2 is my favorite. Yeah, I definitely want to play the Sonic Adventure games soon. Maybe I should add them to my list. Let's do one more question here. The order for your transformation has been given many times already. So you keep on saying. I'm not gonna say that I would disbelieve her. You won't give up, will you? Should we inquire? Let's inquire a bit more, okay? Do you know where the orders are coming from?
There is no doubt. Moonrise Towers.
Problem solved. That's where we're going.
I just hope my powers last long enough to see this through. In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me.
I feel like there's a lot of eyes recently on us. Okay, ads are starting yet again. Every Sonic Adventure 2 port is so bad. But also, it's one of my all-time favorite games. You know what? That's not... sometimes a game goes beyond the medium in which it's carried, right? I always tell this story. It's not particularly a good story. In fact, it's just a lazy anecdote. But the first time that I played two of my favorite Super Nintendo RPGs, Final Fantasy 4, 5, and 6, I played them on the PlayStation. I think they were part of the Final Fantasy Chronicles and Final Fantasy Anthology bundles or collections. And every single time you start a battle, it goes into a loading screen. And it is the worst way to enjoy those games. And somehow I was still hooked on it. Maybe it was just the fact that I was a kid and I had all the time in the world. But those games exceeded the fact that they were in like this really bad package. So you gotta love what you gotta love. And on that note, sadly, I have to go ahead and take this ad break, folks. We will be back in about 3-4 minutes with some Baldur's Gate 3. Stay tuned. Play this game again. That was stressful. 29 minutes. We got 1 more minute to go. And that's good because I probably need to quit very soon. Okay, this is no good. This is not good. Pichon, save us! I'm just gonna put down chickens just in case. Okay, this is no good. Do the thing, do the thing. Chicken. Okay. I think we're good. Okay. No, I think we're good on chicken. Okay, look at that. And that was, Oh, super special treasure chest. I can almost taste it. Ooh, look at that. All of that's for you. Why was I dancing? Okay, whatever. Someone get it? Follow them. Ooh, star. Heal my cry. And hello and welcome back to the Ale Standy Please stream. I'm your host, Ale Standy, also known as Ales, gentleman streamer, Beer Goggles 21, a dandy on stream, and we are playing Baldur's Gate 3 today. Here's hoping that you're having a delightful Thursday afternoon, evening. Thank you so much for coming in. JD274, also known as John. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for the subscription. Very kind of you. As you well know, I do this as a hobby, so it is very kind that you choose to support us in this way. Just a second. By the way, in case you're interested in using your daily check-in for our Viewer's Choice Monthly One-Shot, feel free to look at the board where it is. You're welcome to vote for one of those titles or submit one on your own. Totally optional, of course. Go ahead and drink some water here. So we're playing Baldur's Gate 3, and we're talking with a dream visitor at the outset of what is this place called? Act 2. Yes, the outset of Act 2. Let's see. The Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me. I could investigate, but I would prefer to reassure her. I won't let that happen.
I know. I'm glad you are on my side. I am the only one who can resist the Absolute's influence. Hence its fear of me. Its desperation. Unfortunately, that also means it is dedicating more and more resources to my retrieval.
Hopefully that doesn't mean that
the task ahead
more
is
armies coming our way.
monumental. But we're all that stands between victory for the Absolute and freedom for all. This is not just about you and I anymore. It has become far bigger than us. You must infiltrate Moonrise Towers, discover the secrets of the Absolute, and put an end to it. So we can finally be free.
Well, that is where we're headed.
Now I must rest. And you must carry on. Do not let my efforts be in vain.
I'll work on it. I'll work on it. Well, as long as we have the dream visitor with us, at least we know that we won't turn into tadpoles. Or we won't be turned by the tadpoles. Does everyone have what they need to survive? So we got Leza with us. It doesn't seem like... okay, she does have some small potions. I generally like to make sure that everybody has some healing items on hand in case they need to pull the trigger themselves. Gale definitely doesn't have... Let's see what what's his name? Mr. Shopkeeper. I have already forgotten. Shopkeep. Oh wait, somebody wants to talk to us. Oh, Scratch. Let's do that after I go to the... speak with the shopkeeper. He's always like, "Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy something you got up in here." Oh, that's an awful impression. Where did he go? Let's look at the map. It is Barkish Route. This is me. Volo. That's who I meant. Also, can I vote for Chicory for your one-shot? I love that game. Absolutely. Let me go ahead and put it in. Thank you so much for voting. That's very, very kind of you. I definitely don't want to push anybody to do that. So, if anybody's interested, Chicory currently stands at the top with 27 votes, closely followed by Wave Race 64, and in third place, King of Fighters 97. It's going to be a Chicory July. I can already feel it. Thank you so much for that, Kit. I appreciate it. Okay, so where was I? Oh yeah, we're trying to look for a Volo. And I have a feeling I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, this is not. It's funny how certain camps can be way bigger than others. I feel like while we were in the Githyanki stronghold, the camp actually felt quite small and almost claustrophobic. But over here, it's quite massive. It's like its own little map.
My good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
All right, let's see what he has. Well, he has a lot of trash that I've sold him. There's that. Let's sort by type. Okay. So we can buy more potions. Do we have some revived scrolls just in case? Scroll of Fireball. I also just don't feel great buying these tiny potions. They're not that useful to us at this level. I'll just take them off his hands, so. And we have a persuasion plus 6. What is this? Animal speaking. Those are useful. Let's take one. And let's go ahead and talk to our canine fellow. Before I forget, can we actually... We don't actually have like an animal speak. Wait, yes we do. Yes we do. Speak with animals. It's a level 1 spell slot though. Do I really want to use it? Maybe not. Let's just go ahead and take the potion. Oh, by the way, you already had 6 of them. Very smart of me. Okay, let's go talk to him.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
Oh, do you have a present? Such a delightful... What have you got there, Scratch?
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
What a darling. Crazy kid. So we have an agate, which of course we can just sell. Alright everyone, let's get out of here. Let's make like a tree and get out of here. And thank you so much for the check-in, Melissa, I appreciate it. Happy Thursday to you. I hope you're having a delightful one. Okay, we have saved. Let's leave camp. Okay, so what we have to make sure of is the fact that we stay in the light, right? I think we actually have to stay close to...
No day, no night. It's as though time itself has abandoned this place. Similar to the astral plane in some ways. Wouldn't you say, Lae'zel?
Hardly. The astral plane is threaded with light and silver, life-giving and wondrous in all directions. Nothing like this dismal abyss.
Okay, so this is where we are. I don't actually remember where we came from. Camped in the shadow-cursed lands, but maybe that's where we're going, right? Is that where we started? I have no idea at this point. I feel like I've forgotten my way. That's alright. Question of the night. This is a good question. I want to say Baldur from the Mario franchise because of all the trouble he causes. At least he's a good father. That's true. He does, you know, put attention into the rearing of Bowser Jr. And, you know, he might not necessarily have give him the best examples, but he certainly tries to give him a unified, solid example. You know, as soon as you said Bowser as a father, my immediate thought actually went not to Bowser Jr., but actually to the Koopalings, because as an old school Mario player, I just think about how the Koopalings used to be his kids, but not anymore really. But thank you so much for answering the question of the night. That and or Goofy from a Goofy movie. I really like a Goofy movie. Stand out among the crowd, even if I have to shout out loud. By the way, you are most entitled to 2 votes for the Viewer's Choice Monthly One Shot. If anybody doesn't know, Melissa, also known as Derp Critic, is a fellow Twitch streamer, a Cuties stream team member, plays a number of cozy games. Last seen playing Monster Hunter Wilds. Again, Monster Hunter, one of my favorite franchises out there. By the way, I don't know that I ever asked you, but do you have a particular weapon of choice? I happen to be a gun lancer. I do enjoy that boomstick, but when I want to get really serious, I'm a lancer. Gun lancer for fun, lancer if I'm actually trying to win. put it all on Kirby. Will do. So please go follow Melissa. Plays a number of other cozy games, the Kirby franchise, Mega Man games, Mega Man Star Force, Pokopia. Delightful games. Okay, so Kirby Superstar currently at 8 votes. Officially would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Officially in 6th place and rising. The rising star of Kirby Superstar. Thank you so much for voting. I appreciate it. I always play Longsword, but I do sometimes play Hammer when the monster calls for it. I've tried playing Hammer a couple of times, and I feel like I just never gave it enough time. I do like impact weapons in general, and I actually, if I had to name a third weapon, my third favorite weapon is actually the hunting horn, because of the fact that it's literally, for the longest time, it only had like 7 moves, and of course I do like just like the idea of being a bard. Longsword is actually quite cool. One of my best friends plays Longsword all the time, and she's way better at the game than me. So, mad respect to her. Mad respect to Longsword players. Okay, let's keep moving. Maybe let's go this way first. See what's over here. Wait, what just happened? Why did I just enter turn-based mode? Oh, is it because of the... It's because of the darkness, right? Let me actually equip my... What do you call it? My light. And can I just use it? Sure, go ahead and equip it, I guess. Well, actually, now that I think about it, maybe Tomias is not the right person to carry the torch. Let's give it to Gale since he's a wizard. And he doesn't necessarily need to be carrying his weapon for it to have its effect. So let's switch back to my weapon. Jorgorol's Greatsword. Or was it the Fatebreaker? 5 to 14, 6 to 16. What? Do I not have an action? Sadly, it's because we're in turn-based mode. How do I exit this?
You are debating allowing another into your heart.
So
Quite
let
the
me go
gossip,
back
aren't
and
you?
put on my regular weapon.
I thought you cared.
A formidable woman like yourself does herself no favors in revealing herself to be so erratic, so uncertain.
Oh my gosh, stop talking while I'm on the menu. I want to listen in. Why can't you just put on the... Is Jorgorol's great? It's a two-handed weapon, that's the problem. Okay, main hand. And then my super shield. There we go. So let's go ahead and give Gale the torch.
I applaud your taste.
Not proficient with simple weapons or clubs. That's fine. Can you just use it? Okay, perfect. So Gale's carrying the torch. Let me go ahead and drive with
There is work to do.
Shadowheart. Let's see. I'm not particularly good at Monster Hunter, but I do my best. Yeah, and I think it's a type of game that you play because it's fun to play in groups. I generally have a better experience whenever I play with a posse. So I get that. Hey, Jack. Finishing up work, and I wanted to say hello real quick. Have an awesome Thursday. Thank you so much for the lurk, Jack. I appreciate it, and I hope the rest of your workday goes well. If anybody doesn't know, JD Brechtel, also known as Jack, is a fellow Twitch streamer, focuses mostly on retro, and was last seen playing retro. I can't imagine what you were playing, but some of the things that Jack has played in the past, Castlevania games, the Ninja Gaiden games, Super Punch Out very recently. So it's always a good time over there. Please go give Jack a follow. Okay, so let's drive with... What is that? Oh, we're actually moving forward. Trying to make sure that I don't go too far away from everyone else.
This place is protected. Must be the refuge the Harpers spoke of.
The Harpers. What is this place? Okay. Reach the last light in. And this must be where we had that battle, if I recall correctly.
Looks like there was a struggle here.
Yes, we were already part of it. How could you forget that very important detail? I'm very surprised that my map is not more fleshed out because I'm pretty sure that we came from this direction. Infiltrate Moonrise Towers. Okay. So we got a couple of objectives here. Or maybe we actually came from here and you know what, maybe that's what happened. Maybe we came from there. Let's go back to that fork on the road. And of course I say that and then I immediately don't do it. Let's see, one of my favorite interactions between characters while they're just walking around is after Shadowheart and Lae'zel fight and make up at camp. Once you leave camp after that, Shadowheart goes, "Have we buried the hatchet, Lae'zel?" And Lae'zel goes, "Why would I bury a weapon? Is it broken?" That sounds so much like Lae'zel. I don't know that I've encountered that particular conversation, or maybe it's gone from my memory. But that sounds delicious, delightful.
The very plates of the earth
I'm thinking of food for some reason.
by the magic of the shadow curse.
What's in here?
Utterly fascinating. Unless you happen to be standing on
Wooden barrels. Some torches. We don't need more torches. We've got enough torches, folks. For a lapsack. Get that cheese. Can I interest you in some cheese? So empty. And Shadowheart goes, "It's a metaphor." And Lae'zel says, "I do not know your metaphor, but if you need help digging, I will find a shovel." That is pure comedy right there. That's quite good. The writers of this game went above and beyond. But yeah, let's go explore that little path. All of these folks have stuff that we could take. Look at that, some arrows. Toron. Ooh, a key. And Amek. Amek is not particularly amicable. Oh, that was terrible.
Let's see what we have here.
Icaron. Another key. Another pair of keys. Acid vial. All these tiefling folks. Okay. So I think we've investigated everyone. Okay. And you know what we might do is just go ahead and turn on this brazier I think we pronounce it brazier. Oh, and it looks like we can actually descend from here. No, my mistake. My mistake. Let's cross that little bridge. Or at the very least, let's try and cross that little bridge. Question of the night. I've been thinking about it, and one of my favorite fathers is actually in this game. But you have not met him yet, so I will not allude to him at all. Oh, lol. But I love him. Thank you very much for engaging with the question of the night. I appreciate it. I do happen to enjoy fathers in media because there's a number of them that I do admire. I want to say probably that my favorite dad in a game is probably one Sir Laguna from Final Fantasy VIII. And I won't say who he's a father to because that's a spoiler, but he's so just like heroic, but at the same time he just doesn't know what he's doing half the time. And I kind of feel like that's kind of who I am. That's kind of how I am. Like principled, but also just a fool. Signpost.
For a warm bed and full stomach, look no further. Welcome to the Last Light Inn.
We're gonna try and go into the Last Light Inn. By the way, kid, let me know if you want me to throw another vote for you on the Viewer's Choice Monthly one-shot. Basically, I will give people votes whenever they either do the daily check-in or they do the question of the night. It is a way to drive engagement. It is also my way of forcing people to talk to me because I am sometimes very low. I'm just playing. But yeah, let me know. Let me know.
Some sort of barrier. The shadows can't penetrate it.
Oh, that's good. So we don't have to carry a torch anymore. Very cool. Let's go ahead and give Gale his wand back.
God's blood, this is heavy. Salutations. It's for a good cause.
Salutations. Oh, wait a second.
I've got a long road ahead.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. He's with me.
Come.
That is one
Jaheira.
stout dwarf. She doesn't look very happy to see us. Hello. What is... Let me show you my botany magic. Let's see. Oh, you can add another vote to Chicory if you want. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And Chicory stands at a mighty 28 votes. Go Chicory. And in case anybody's interested, we are enjoying a delicious non-alcoholic beer. Best Day Brewing's Kölsch style ale. Cheers to the ones that we lost along the way. Let's see, how do we want to answer? I guess let's be paladinous. At ease, Jaheira. I am no threat. I am bound by oath not to harm the innocent.
Well, I am certainly no innocent, paladin. So I'll bind you with vines a moment longer, if you do not mind.
I like her accent. That's really cool. I forget what kind of accent that is, but...
This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets.
But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind.
Oh yeah, I've got one of those in my head.
You should never have come here, true soul.
I'm not gonna accept my fate. Rage against the vines. Let me stand on my own 2 feet. I am not a true soul.
Stop! What are you doing? He's the one who saved us!
He's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved one of my friends from a druid with a snake. Knows when to be discreet too.
Yes, that's all me.
Pretty much trust him with my life.
A true soul with a mind of his own? How is that possible?
Oh, you know, we come in all colors, shapes and sizes. I don't feel like I should let her know exactly why I can resist just yet. I also don't want to sound cheeky, so I'll say, you'll just have to take my word for it.
You sound so confident for someone who's so wrong.
Jeez, okay. Let's see. I know it's hard to trust anyone right now, but believe me, I am not an absolute cultist. Okay, so this is basically impossible. Difficulty class of 21. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, we better roll a nat 20 on this. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, 4 again. I feel like this is gonna lead to a battle.
Not good enough.
Okay, I guess she's forcing my hand. Let's show her the artifact. Fine. Here. This is where my small blue friend lives. No.
What in the hell is that thing?
Let's not tell her everything again. I still do not fully trust her. But I also don't want to lie about what I know. So far it's been a lifesaver. Here's hoping you agree.
More or less. Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll
All
not
the
pretend
Harpers.
to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
Let's see. I forget. There's a few reasons why we're going to Moonrise Towers. I guess this is technically true. I just want a cure for the parasite in my head. Moonrise Towers is my only lead.
Then our interests align. We must all cure ourselves of the entire cult of the Absolute. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard in case the vines gave you a rash.
Oh, I do
Settle
love
in.
aloe.
Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
I really like her color scheme.
Too dark to tell.
Whatever I expected to find lurking in
I
this
bet they're close. Watching us.
Ooh, nice. We discovered a waypoint.
glimmer of hope amidst the darkness.
Good to see a friendly face.
I really like her hair.
Last light indeed.
It's like frizzy and
savor
like
it while you can.
mid-level. Anything more?
Last light indeed. Savor it while you can.
Harper
There's more
Elephant.
where that came from.
I think staring out into the dark so much is doing something to my eyes. Don't look into the shadows too long. Feels like the dark's eaten into my soul.
Oh gosh.
Don't look into the shadows too long. Feels like the dark's eaten into my soul.
Jaheira, I love her so much. No, she is she's definitely something else so far.
How's the barricade coming along?
Harper Donner.
Jaheira seems sure of you. I hope she's right. This barricade might keep the shadows out, but it won't help against what's already inside.
Hey, why are you pointing at me?
Just about.
Got my eye on you.
And I put a spell on you, and now you're mine. Harper Darragh.
If Jaheira trusts you, I trust you.
Ah, man,
But I'll be
he's got a
damned if a
solid
bug
chin.
brain doesn't creep me out.
I guess I technically am a bug brain.
Don't stand too close. You might be contagious.
That's possibly true. So that's a sigil. Harper Anthony.
Never thought I'd see the day Jaheira shows mercy to a true soul. Or whatever it is you are.
Fake soul. A dark soul. So Quartermaster Tally.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
Okay. Why would I try and persuade her to take things for free? Let's see your wares. Okay, so... Ooh, she's got some nice potions. Elixir of the Bloodlust. No, I'm looking for like just health items. Or rather type. Some potions, this and that. Potion of speed is actually quite good. Let's buy these greater healings. Let's see if there's anything else that's noteworthy. A couple of arrows are always useful. Arcane interference. That might be useful too. Get that. The trap kits are always useful. Let's see. Hat of Uninhibited Kushigo. After dealing damage with an unarmed attack, the wearer gains a +1 bonus to their spell save. That could be useful, I guess. Unarmed attack, does that mean a spell? Maybe not. Random helmet. A war pick. Barkskin armor. Forget Forest Aegis. You're invested with the power of the meadows. Interesting to say the least. Rare light armor. While obscured, the wearer has advantage on saving throws. That one, I could see Astarion wearing that. How much is this thing? 510. That's a bit much for something that I will not use for a long time. Very rare shield. Look at this. You gain +1 level, 1 spell slot, shield bash. You can use your reaction. And it's an abjuration spell. I am definitely buying this. Let's do that. Maybe give it to Lae'zel. A scale mail. Mighty cloth. You gain bull strength and increase your strength score by 2. And then some camp supplies. Defender, great axe, two-handed. Definitely a lot of solid items. This one is a quarterstaff. We could give this one to Will. I'm basically wasting my money here, aren't I? So many cool things. Cloak of Protection. Armor class and saving throw. We haven't had a cape yet, so this might be a good opportunity. Okay, I think that's
Take
it.
care now. Not the cheeriest of inns, this place. But I suppose the mortal peril lurking just past the firelight is liable to put a dampener on the mood.
I like it. I like how you think, Shadowheart. Okay, let's give some of those items before I absolutely forget it. So what is Lae'zel currently wearing? The real Spark Swap.
God's blood, this is heavy.
Maybe we give her the new shield that we just got.
It's for a good cause.
Aye. Our asses.
Shield of Devotion. Maybe we give this one to Tamaya's.
Alright.
What is he wearing? He's wearing the shield that we got from that automaton. When a mole, the attacker is sent reeling for 2 turns. Actually, let's give him this, the other shield.
See any movement out there?
Level 3
Too
abjuration
dark to tell.
spell.
I bet they're close.
Let's try that out.
Watching us.
And then let's give Lae'zel our old shield. Nice. What else did I buy?
Let's get going.
I bought a cape.
Here. There's more where that came from.
And then I bought a staff.
Or steel.
I wish we had a bloody army.
There we go. Now he has a cape. Look at that. So regal. Frost. Okay, I think that's it for now. Too much menuing. Too much menuing.
How's the barricade coming?
Can't chat. I need to reinforce the barricade.
Okay. Keep doing your thing then.
It'll need to. Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness forever.
Jahira wants to know about supplies when we make it home. Burning through our oil. So just
Nothing in the crate. Gotta make sure that we don't get caught stealing something. I feel like every time I randomly touch something, I get accused of stealing. Sure, give me the rotten eggs. I will steal your rotten eggs. All the stuff that I need to take so that I can just sell it, literally.
Anything of use?
Probably not. Gosh, there's a lot of sacks here. I don't want to take the crate. What are you doing? Ay, ay, ay. So is this like a town or is it just like a little camp? Bex.
Please, I just want to be alone.
Okay. Maybe we should just ask her one question. Why are you crying?
It's Dennis. He's gone. Cultists. It was so dark. I didn't realize until the children started screaming. They rounded us up, cut us up, said they were taking whoever could still walk to Moonrise Towers. I managed to get away. But my love, Dennis. Martin, Dor, Roshan.
Well, we gotta go save Dennis. Get ourselves a grand slam. I'm not gonna imply that she saved herself, but I do want to know, how did she get away? How did you manage to get away?
I've always been good at running. Unlike Dennis, I didn't realize one day our lives would depend on it. I just wish I could have said goodbye.
Is there anything I could do to help?
Not unless you can bring him back. Can you?
Let's play it the paladin way. You have my word. I will find him.
It's hard to imagine him making it after everything that happened. But if you find him, it would mean the world to me. Dennis. I wish I hadn't left him behind.
We will find Dennis. Do not worry. Of course, that's the barrier. Let's stay in the barrier for now. I certainly don't want to catch the darkness disease. Not while we're still exploring this seemingly friendly town. And welcome, welcome, Queen. How are you doing today? Happy Thursday to you. The weekend is upon us. May it bring gifts to you. Wait, who is this person? Harper Nasa. Survival failed.
You need something? Ask Jaheira. I'm on duty.
Ah, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
That's curious.
Ooh, there's a dirt mound. Maybe we use a shovel? Like a shovel knight? Treasure chest. Gold. Nice, nice. Very good. I feel like if we are just taking things that it might not necessarily be seen as righteous. Harper Hangfar.
You look well equipped. Bud, you wouldn't believe the state of some of these lads.
And in what state might they be at?
Have a gander.
any more conversation here.
As you were.
Oh, it's like that thing at the top is giving us protection, I think. That's why it sounds that way. Anything else in these boxes? Life is like a box of chocolates. Wooden lid. Don't need it. Heat it before you eat it. Okay. I really like how this place is like basically in a dome and there's like a water's edge. Makes it feel cozy.
Just another crate.
Is this basically where we were before? I think so. Wooden barrel. Torches.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Where are we going? Where's everyone going? Hey. Where? Why are we walking so much? Jeez.
How much farther can I go?
It's like my characters went all around the world before I could command them once again. We were literally down here. Iron torch, a bucket, a burlap sack. Everything a body needs. Oh, never mind.
Starlight's best bargains right here.
Get those rotten food items. Nobody's eating them anyways. Rotting basket.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
I'll just follow these guards. See what's up. Harper Manus.
Pardon, but I've no mind for small talk.
The strong silent type, huh?
You have other matters to pursue, surely.
A wooden crate, let him pass. Nothing much there. Oh, and before I forget, very rude of me, and if my shout out button would play, anybody watching right now, past, present, or future, stop what you're doing, stop watching this stream, and go follow Queen Shenlin, who is an amazing streamer, certainly one of my favorites. Great community, an incredible sense of style. Last seen playing The Adventures of Elliot, The Millennium Tales. I believe that's a Squaresoft game, right? That's something that recently came out. I believe one of my friends actually showed it to me relatively recently. I hope you're having a delightful time with it. So yeah, please go follow Queen. It's probably one of those like HD retro games. Can't really use the crate. Hello, Harper Caro.
Poor Jonas. Kid was as green as they come.
Is Jonas the person that we lost?
This might be the only peaceful spot for a league.
Okay. And we're getting close to... Okay. Harper Megan.
He was joking this morning. Jonas, I mean.
Let's give her time to speak.
He was always joking. Said it was good for morale, but he just liked seeing people laugh. He was a good Harper.
He was good, absolutely.
A good friend.
Sounds like you were close.
We were. Comrades in arms. I thought we could have been something more one day, but too late now.
Well, I don't know their relationship, but I do want to empathize and give her some comfort. I'm sure he knew. I'm sure he cared for you as well.
I don't know. And I never will. I'm sorry. I'd like to be alone.
Shadowheart is inspired. Thank you for inspiration. Let's let her be. What is this? A heavy chest. Ooh, nice. Just a chest lying about. It's always nice to take stuff and then nobody's accusing you of being a thief. Sadly, folks, we gotta go ahead and take our next ad break, so we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. We will be back with more of the Ale Sandy Please stream in 4 or 5 minutes. Stay tuned for more. I am so close. I can almost taste it. Okay, another 14, but well, we got the numbers. Oh no. And that's why do that? Okay, that's ridiculous. And of course I don't do that. Jeez, guy. Needless to say, I was getting very lucky there. Nice. We're getting luckier than I expected. Oh, nice. Okay, one more to go. Ooh. Boom. Okay, so the trick here is to make sure that I run when I get the chance. Or wait it out. Maybe a little bit, follow them. Ooh, star. Heed my cry. should have used to start with the thing. I am so close. I can almost taste it. Okay, another 14, but we got the numbers. Oh no. Why did that? Okay.
Watch out, 'cause here we come. It's been a while, but we're back with style, so get set to have some fun. We'll bring you action and satisfaction. We're the chipmunks. CHIPMUNK. We're the chipmunks. Guaranteed to brighten your day. When you feel like a laugh, give us a call. We'll give you your all. If you feel like a song, tune into us and sing right along. We're the chipmunks. Coming on strong.
Problem is that of course it's in this tiny corner of the screen and I keep just slipping. Okay, nice, not too bad. That hit it for twice. I think it did. That is one spicy meatball. The explosion of the century. 29 minutes, we got one more minute to go. And that's good because I probably need to quit very soon. And hello and welcome back to the Ales Dandy Please stream. I'm your host, Ales Dandy, also known as Ales, gentleman streamer, the Wolf of Brussels, Mere Man, or Munich Myth, and we are playing Baldur's Gate 3. But before we get back into the action, we gotta talk about what's next on tap, as we tend to do. Thank you so much for being here today. We'll catch up on chat before that. Thank you so much for the shout out. You're absolutely welcome, Queen. Thank you so much for being here, and once again, may you be having a most delightful of Thursdays. And hello, Kitty. I hope you yourself are doing just as well. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here's hoping that Thursday is treating you with kindness. The Kitty Toe Beans, of course, is a fellow Fruity Stream team member, plays a number of JRPGs, a Final Fantasy VIII speedrunner of great renown, last seen playing Grandia 2. I hope you're having a good time with that, Kitty. Thank you so much for stopping by. But yeah, what exactly is next on tap today? This is something that I've had before. I was trying to reach for something with a little more body, and if I want something that has good body, I generally land on either a stout or a Belgian ale, and this is no exception. This is Delirium Red, and everything was red, so red. So this is Delirium Red. It is a fruit beer. It is a Belgian ale with cherry and elderberry. Delirium, of course, is one of these breweries in Belgium. of great renown. I was actually fortunate enough to visit it once a very long time ago when I visited Belgium. The Belgian style of beers, as those of you that have heard me talk about it in the past, there was this dichotomy. You had Germany, which strictly used very specific ingredients on their beers because of the Reinheitsgebot rule, and then there was Belgium on the other side of the Rhine, as they say, and they decided to basically do as much as they want in terms of experimenting with their beers, and so they used yeast that grew out in the local fauna, specifically Brettanomyces, to give their beers a sour edge through a process known as traditional souring. They also went ahead and added spices to their beers, things like orange peel, things like coriander, even pepper. And because of the fact that it is actually prepared using this yeast, the beers themselves also get something known as fruity esters, which gives the beers like notes of apple and pear, and then spicy phenolics, which gives the beers slightly spicy quality to them. And once again, peppercorn is one of the ones that comes the most frequently. A fruit beer, of course, is simply a beer that once you start the fermentation process, you actually add fruit puree into the mix, or rather pieces of fruit, so that the yeast can also take in some of that and the beer can absorb some of those fruity notes. But that's enough about what I have to say on the matter. Let's actually go ahead and see what Untapped has to say on this particular issue by moving over to this side of the screen. Okay, so Delirium Red by Delirium Brewery, 8% alcohol by volume. Color and sight: deep, dark red color with a light pink, compact and lacing head. Scent: soft fruity aroma with hints of almond and mildly sour cherries. We do love our cherries around here. Cherry, cherry, boom, boom. Flavor: sweet and fruity with a nice balance between sweet and sour. An excellent dessert beer, and I am ready for some dessert. Let's go check out some of these pictures here. And was this taken at a nightclub? It looks like a... No, maybe... Oh, I see what they were doing. They actually lit up the bottom of the glass with their phone to give this particular effect to the beer itself. That's pretty clever. Let's see if there's any other fun pictures. And this young man seems a bit confused. Maybe they weren't ready to take that picture, but I do love that expression. He's like, huh? Quite delightful. Okay, but let's go ahead and actually sample this thing. Let's go ahead and move over to this side of the screen. And welcome Moonglow System. How are you doing? I finally caught a stream. Thank you for being here. How have you been? Happy Thursday to you. If anybody doesn't know, Moonglow System is a fellow Twitch streamer. Last seen playing The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I hope you're enjoying it. If you're a Zelda head, please go and follow Moonglow System. And if you're not a Zelda head, maybe you should be one. Go follow them. Thank you so much for stopping by. And let's go ahead and open this. I don't think I played... No, actually, I did start Breath of the Wild, but I never actually finished it, sadly. It's one of those games that was just a lot. A sandbox game, and I felt like, given the fact that I was already playing Elden Ring, I didn't want to have two giant games running at the same time. Sadly, I am still playing Elden Ring, so some things never change. So as you can see, a ruby red color, a bit like cherries, as you can probably imagine. A soft nose, you can definitely sense some of those almonds there, as well as strong sense of cherries. A little bit of like a sweet red delicious apple. Ah, delightful. let's see, preparing for a surgery and doing the rounds, because finally I have some time to check up on streamers. Oh, okay, preparing for a surgery. Wait a second, so does that mean, so let me not misinterpret. Are you preparing to have surgery on somebody, or are you preparing to go under the knife? I think I might be just a bit confused. Also, don't feel like you need to explain yourself. I do appreciate you taking the time to stop by. But yeah, as I like to say, to your health. That is just delightful, deep, strong notes of cherry. I'm planning to get a hysterectomy in about 3 weeks. Okay, thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate that. See, I was just thinking about it. The reason why I got confused is because you said doing the rounds. And when somebody says doing the rounds, I assume that like that is something like what a doctor would say or like a nurse would say. And so I was like, wait a second, I should probably ask just in case. But sorry, my mistake. Mea culpa. I really hope that the procedure goes well and that you have a speedy recovery. But yeah, once again, thank you so much for stopping by. I get confused a lot if it's not obvious. I'm a confused chap. Where was I? Yeah, so strong taste of cherry. Excuse me. Quite effervescent. Good light notes of pepper. Sweet, but not particularly overpowering. I want to say it's like almost like a red wine. Maybe like what am I thinking? Like a dessert wine. That is probably as best as I can describe it. Very little notes of bitterness. This is more of a sweet beer, a dessert beer, really. And again, light on the bitter notes. Let's give this a rating. I very much enjoyed this beer. 3.5. Sounds about right. But yeah, that is what we will be enjoying for the rest of stream. Once again, thank you so much for being here today, everyone. With that, let's go ahead and jump into Baldur's Gate 3. What is the name again? It is a Delirium Red. So I think you'll probably see it on the little camera on the bottom here. In case you're interested, I probably found it at Bevmo. But yeah, if you like notes of cherry, I would highly recommend it. It's actually one of my partner's favorites. Okay, so what Harper haven't we talked to? Harper Ellendale.
Take a stroll, have a drink. Enjoy them while you can.
I think we've gone around, right? Yes. So this is talk to Damon. And then we also want to talk to Jaheira. Let's leave the best for last. And let's go talk to Damon first. I don't like the bitter taste most beers have. Yeah, and that's understandable. I know that a lot of beers are, very hop forward, like pale ales and IPAs, some stouts. But if you're looking for like stuff that is just sweet, I would highly recommend fruit beers, definitely ciders. Wheat beers tend to be on the lighter side when it comes to bitterness. And of course, some of my all-time favorites are pastry stouts and smoothie beers.
It's you. What are the odds? So glad you're all right. Well, as all right as any of us.
Damon, I
a makeshift
do not remember
Harper's
you.
Fire might not be where I hope to set up shop. But maybe I've got something you can use anyway. And if you find any interesting materials in need of working, I'm happy to help.
That's good to know. He has a face like Cody Rhodes. Interesting materials. What do you mean?
I hesitated to mention this back in the Druid's Grove, for obvious reasons. But no one has earned my trust, if not you.
Thank you for saying that.
Elturel was dragged into Avernus, I was drafted into a devil's smithy. It should have been awful. But infernal metal is like a wild horse. Powerful, exuberant. It'll kill you if you lack technique. I could sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. Underground, maybe. Out there in the shadows. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible.
Okay, if I find some infernal metal, I'll be sure to think of you. Found some hellish mask. Can you make anything of these? I guess I do have some hellish mask. That's true. Let's see. Does it have that smell that comes with most beers, like Bud Light? No, totally not. This particular beer, it mostly smells of cherries and a little bit of almond. Also a slight creaminess about it. Very delightful.
Using something that's already fabricated is tough, but I can try. How many do you have?
I don't actually know how many I have. I think I do have 3. We can just give it to him, because I don't really have any use for them.
I thought I sniffed American scent somewhere. These must have been a pain to get a hold of. American masks are brittle, so what I make won't last as long as my usual pieces.
Well, try to see what you can come up with.
There. Be careful who sees you using that. You might draw the wrong sort of eyes.
An Orthan explosive. Let's see, what is that? Here it is. Deals fire and thunder damage to nearby objects and knocks them back. Okay, so basically we're carrying a bomb. That is useful. I like it.
Need anything?
Yeah, what else do you have? So, he's got a few potions. Some arrows. Ooh, what is this? A different hammer? Charge-bound warhammer. Ooh, nice. Magical powers bound to an eldritch knight or is a warlock's packed weapon. Oh, I see. What is an eldritch knight? Has a +1 bonus to damage. Well, I'm not an eldritch knight, sadly. So I guess I can't equip it or use it to the fullest. What else? What else do you have, lad? Thermodynamo axe. Whenever you deal damage, you gain 2 turns of heat. And what is this? Sword of life stealing. On a critical hit, the target takes an extra 10 necrotic damage as long as it isn't a construct or undead, and then you get temporary hit points. Wow, that is a good sword right there. You seem to know your way around alcoholic beverages. Think you can help me get in the right direction? Well, that depends. I only know 2 out of 3 categories of alcoholic beverages. I know beers, and I know wines. I sadly do not know spirits, which includes cocktails, but I will enjoy them. What kind of thing are you looking for? Gloves of power, swordmaster gloves. You gain proficiency with all the swords. What is this? Scale mail, rare medium armor, crafted by an artist's hands. This exquisite scale Feels like it could turn aside any blade. There's so much new equipment in this chapter. Leather armor. Rare medium. Well, I might take a look at more of his stuff later. Certainly has a lot of stuff. Hand axe. Harmonium halberd. And the sword of clutching umbra.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
Okay, I'll come back. And I'm not just saying that, I'll promise I'll come back.
Ox before. I'm certain of it.
Let's go talk to these strange ox.
No, incapable.
Incapable of what?
Not for you to know.
Okay. Do we have nature? I don't know that we have perception as Tamaya's. You're a rare breed, an authentic red-backed river ox. I thought you'd be more discerning. That is ridiculous. Okay. Can I just back off? I can't back off. Okay, let's just go with it. Seriously? Artificial 1. I don't even want to roll again.
I said incapable.
What a stern ox. Something in which it's not overwhelmingly clear is it's alcohol. My spouse is curious but doesn't know where to start. Wine coolers. We're close. Well, I guess from what you suggested, you don't seem to like the bitters. Do you know if you enjoy fermented versus what is it called? Distilled. Distilled, of course, being spirits and cocktails. I'm a fermented sort. And then, of course, sweet versus not sweet. What are the flavors that you're looking for? Let's go talk. Can we actually try again with persuasion, maybe?
Scurry on now.
I want to know what you are.
I admire your ability to graciously suffer the frustration of your desires.
I wonder if we're suggesting that it's possessed. Maybe let's go ahead and inquire some more. Whatever you are, you're coming out of hiding. Now.
All I wanted was a bit of hay, a good brushing, and a clean stall. The simple life. Is that so much to ask?
Oh dear, what just happened? Why are we engaged in battle? Oh, wait a second, what the heck is this? It's like a weird frog thing? Okay, let's take it out. This is gross. It's like a booger. Main hand. What can we do? Oh wait, it's Gale's turn. It's Gale's turn. It has good loot. Thank you for letting me know. I didn't even know that that's where this was going. Let's go with... Oh gosh, so many choices. Ray of Frost. 85. Nice, nice. We still have a minor action. Gale can do heals, but there's no need for that right now. I'm actually gonna back away just a bit. Stay out of range. And we end turn.
I'm ready.
Okay, Shadowheart. Could do a Sacred Flame. Warding Bond. Resistance to all damage. Don't know that we need to use that just yet. Death Ward. Guardian of Faith. Snap an ally out of stun. The Sunbeam, that's super powerful. We don't want to waste that just now. Maybe let's just try with a Guiding Bolt for now. And a level 1 should be fine. 80%. Nice. And we have still a minor action. We can call on the spiritual weapon, but it costs a level 2 spell slot. I don't think that we need to. I just don't want to do backseating. LOL. Almost 1k hours in this game. Yeah, I know that you put in a lot of hours in this game. Don't worry about it. I feel like as long as you're not talking about like specific plot details, it's okay. I appreciate it. Let's move her here and turn.
I will ascend.
Okay, let's go and tank. Oh, there's acid on it. Can we go right here?
My path be true.
Can we just hit without stepping into the acid? 96%. Let's do it. Ugh. Can we strike again? Trip on blah blah blah. Pushing attack. Sacred munitions. Let's do another main hand. I don't want to target myself. What are you doing? And we still have a minor. Hunter's Mark. Requires concentration. Don't need that just yet.
Blood comes easy these days.
Take this thing out.
Looks quite the same.
What a big little pile of poop.
Just when I think I've seen it all. At least it's dead now.
How about we not step on the acid? Thank you much, everyone. Ooh, Shapeshifter's Boon Ring. So, you disguise yourself. Nice. Had a fire acuity. Arcane acuity. Good loot indeed. Hey, how come you didn't defend your slimy cousin?
Strange fellow, that one. You sure made a mess of him.
I did kind of make a mess, didn't I?
Strange fellow, that one. You sure made a mess of him.
I'm surprised that my blunt weapons actually worked on that thing, considering that it was just like a blob.
You were making quite a ruckus over there. Hope everything's all right. You were making quite a ruckus over there. Hope everything's all right.
What a surprising turn of events. Get some delicious apples. From rags to riches. Wait, why is Shadowheart just staring over there? Silly.
Gods above and devils below. That ox was a bloody shapeshifter. Thanks for handling it.
My pleasure. Okay, so we spoke to Damon. Water pump.
Something good here, I hope.
Some buckets, a burlap sack. Okay. Nothing particularly useful. What's over here? Oh, these are traps, I think. I think they're traps. I hope you're doing well. I hope the same for you, Kitty. May your Thursday be a fulfilling one. Okay, so let's go talk to Jahira already.
Just about.
Carperchenti.
Little busy. Sorry.
Hey, come on. Take
Little
a break.
busy. Sorry.
Fine. I won't bother you anymore. Ooh, there's a giant Dark Maw the Wicked.
What a vicious-looking creature. I swear its eyes are following me.
I wonder if that means that it's alive.
What a vicious-looking creature. I swear its eyes are following me.
Ooh, lots of aloe oil. What do we use this for? I guess it's just money. Sign.
The Last Light Inn does not permit the bearing of arms. For the safety of all patrons, please leave your weapons at the door.
We can probably do that. I think that's okay.
Guys, is anyone keeping an eye on those children from Elder?
Don't be shy.
Roll
Have a
of books.
gander at the finest stock.
Stuffed wolf head. Okay. I would attack it and see what happens. I've never had that dialogue before. Yeah, you know, I was considering just doing that outright. But maybe let me have this conversation first and then maybe we try that on our way out. I feel like it might cause violence for everyone and I don't really want to get jumped by every single person here for some reason. Mattis.
Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need?
Well, what do you have? Sure, let's go ahead and comment. Yours is the first happy face I've seen in a good while.
I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like?
That's good to hear. You got any stock for an extra special customer like me?
I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone. But I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday.
Hey, I'm not any old jackaday. Jackaday. I'm not gonna deceive her. I wonder if we could buy this special key from her. I'd like to buy it from you.
This is a valuable piece, so it's gonna cost a lot. And that is the price isn't changing.
I like that. I don't think I want to buy a key for 1,000 coin. I don't even know what it opens. No chance. That's too much.
As Mole would say, suit yourself.
Fine.
Last night's best bargains,
Crazy
right
kid.
here.
The bear. Yeah, I'll try and attack it on my way out. Like I said, I don't want to aggro everyone. I feel like I've been aggroed by entire groups of people for lesser things.
Not another ward, I hope. I'm better at subterfuge and spellcasting than babysitting.
Who are you babysitting?
Wouldn't I like to know? I've asked the fellow many times, but he's not in a talking mood. Judging by his uniform, he's someone of import. He was here, fresh from the shadows, when Isabel banished the curse here. Jaheira warned the others to steer clear, hence why I'm on door duty. You, on the other hand...
Yeah, I don't know what he's referring to. Why steer clear? Is he dangerous?
Don't think so. But we don't really know one way or the other. Better safe than sorry, Jaheira'd say. He clearly needs help. But we're stretched thin as is. He's just inside, if you want to give him a once-over.
Sure, let's check it out. What's in there?
Last night's best bargains, right here.
This is a big room. Harper's testimonial. Last stand of Cateric Thorn, chosen of Shar. A battle between Catheric Thorn's faithful and a magical Harper forces.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
I do not know what magic the Dark Justiciar summoned to our plane, but if it came from the weave, then let it be cursed for eternity. For 3 days we sieged the towers. For 3 days their dark bolts cleaved our ranks. And on the third day, as his men and women at last began to fall, Ketheric entered battle. A quill, a carafe of water. Are we actually reaching this thing? Where are we?
Perimeter's clear, Mom.
Where are we? All that for some rotten eggs?
Last night's best bargains, right here.
Burlap sack. Okay, let's go back in. That was silly. Kinda lost track of where we were. Okay, so we were supposed to go
Have a gander at the finest stock.
see this person. Backpack. Just getting some change, of course. Oh no, where are we going now? Stop. Seriously, why do you have to do this game? Sometimes it just leads me to places that are so far off camera. Nothing of note here. Ooh, a loot. Stuffed deep rothe head. What is the point of that? Oh, I see. It's a stuffed animal.
Have a gander at the
I thought it was food. I thought it was food. Area of transposition. Okay, let's see what he has to say. Art color.
Daniel and me are climbing up a tree.
He seems unaware of you or his surroundings.
Let's observe his present condition. Oh geez, another 14. Okay. Oh, nice.
The patient is physically well, but psychologically detached, dissociated from himself.
He's been in the Shadowfell. All memories will have been stripped away. We need to remind him who he is. Some personal effects, maybe?
Lost in the shadows all this time. He must have left some part of himself behind. Something we can use.
Well, like what? I'm gonna help you, alright?
Daniel and me are climbing up a tree.
Did somebody say something about his pocket?
We are fearsome, black and red. We are living. We are dead.
Let's try and identify the song. Ah, another difficult one. Come on. So close. Ouch. Okay. Barely.
It's from no songbook you know of. Likely an original.
You're a musician, aren't you? Okay, and he does have a letter under him. Can we read that? Okay, stop. I do believe that we have a loot that we just found. Right?
We are fearsome, black.
Let's see. Here, this thing. Maybe let's choose actions. Or rather...
Listen.
Examine. We can't really just give him the thing. Okay. I guess we'll... Oh, worn letter. Art color. Flame. To obtain information about current activities in Moonrise Towers and its environs, headed by Catheric Thorm of the region's ancestral Thorm family. Take lodging in the Last Light Inn and begin investigation in the local House of Healing. Reports indicate corruption, but no corroboration has been obtained. The region's Thorn family are long-standing devotees of Saloon, but rumors indicate a Sharan enclave might be gaining momentum. Investigate and report. Signed, Grand Duke Galton.
So he was at the House of Healing. Wonder what he found.
House of Healing. Why does that sound familiar? House of Healing. And a wooden trunk. Okay.
Have a gander at the finest stock.
Sadly, we are getting close to our Cinderella time, folks. Let's see if we can have one last engaging dialogue. It might not be a good idea to speak with Jaheira yet. Maybe we save that for next time. Ceres.
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Ceres, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one.
Sadly, sometimes we cannot change our fate. Let's see. Let's ask about this place. The inn is old, but Death Trap is a bit much.
Glad you've kept your humor. The others could use it. What's left of us. We were ambushed out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze, begged us to surrender. But they were toying with us, making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place.
Oh goodness, we're
The
actually
others-
trying to wrap up here. Thank you
Maybe
so
the
much
cult
for the
got them.
raid.
Maybe the
Give me
curse.
just a second here. You know what? We might as well just do this. Let's go to interview for just a minute. Thank you so much for the raid, Rich. I appreciate it. How have you been? I was lurking on your stream. I know you were playing that Porky Pig game. Let me know if that is the case or if I just imagined that. If anybody doesn't know, Rich Lich Glitch is a fellow Twitch streamer, legendary community member of ours, plays a number of retro games, plays a number of hard games. Last seen playing, let's see, well, it says here that you're playing Iron Man and Exo, Man of War, in heavy metal. But you beat Porky Pig. Okay, so you started on a different game. Game was pretty great. Absolutely awful music though. I'll have to catch your VOD and actually check that out. Yeah, thank you so much for coming in with the community. How is Iron Man and the Exo Man of War in heavy metal? I like the fact that games of that era often use like a comic style title to them. And for the life of me, I can't remember any other ones, but like the X-Men in Arcade Revengers or something like that. They kind of sound like comic book titles. I hope you're having a good time with it. But yeah, everyone watching on my side of stream, kindly give Rich Lich Glitch a follow. And of course, Rich, if you have to go lurk, if you want to step out, feel free to do so. Thank you once more time. I was trying to think of like a good segue here, but what's it called? We're just enjoying some Baldur's Gate 3 today. Yeah, this is a beat 'em up on the Saturn. It's quite, it's not very good, huh? It has the digitized graphics that Mortal Kombat and Area 51 uses. Do you remember that time when everybody used those graphics because everybody thought that Mortal Kombat was the next best thing? Which it is, of course, but I feel like a number of games just use like digitized characters, sometimes for the good and sometimes not for so good. The music is great though, opposite problems as Porky. So if you were to just like cross this, in the sense like you could just switch the music from Porky, put it in what's it called? No, actually, if you were to switch the music from Porky into Iron Man, maybe it might be a better game. Revolution X, Road Rash, Pit Fighter are other examples. Yeah, I specifically remember Pit Fighter too. It'd be the most fun game ever, or the worst game ever. You never know. You never know. These things are like a box of chocolate. Putting Porky music in anything is a crime. I don't know. I do fancy a good Porky Pig cartoon. It's too bad that the Looney Tunes basically have no current actually shows that people are actually clamoring behind. I feel like when I talk about cartoons of my past, the Looney Tunes were definitely right up there with some of my favorites. I've never seen a game abuse the SNES sound chip so badly. Okay, well, now I definitely have to go check out your VOD. The platforming was surprisingly competent. How long was it, by the way? It seems like you finished it relatively quickly. It must have been a relatively short game. But yeah, we are playing Baldur's Gate 3, but sadly, we actually have to go very soon. Let me just finish this conversation, and we might as well just be on our way. Let's see. But yeah, once again, thank you so much for the raid. Those of us who cut free just kept running until we found this place. The others, maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse. I don't want to be harsh on them. You did right. Have hope. You survived. I'm sure the others did too.
Zevlor had hope. It didn't save him. A little sense will serve us better, I think. But... thanks. It was sweet of you to try.
I tried my best. What can I do? I cannot console anybody for the life of me. Let's see, 2 hours. Wow, that's short. Also, that game is kind of a retro game because you have infinite continues and always respawn at the latest checkpoint. That's actually not bad. That actually seems a little more approachable than games of that era. Very cool. Hope you've been enjoying Baldur's Gate 3. I've been playing Neverwinter Nights off stream. Great fun. Is that actually the old Neverwinter Nights? Because I do remember having having a PC game for that before the era of Steam. I want to say probably when I was still in grad school. Yeah, from the early 2000s. What is it? I think I had Neverwinter Nights Silver, or it was some updated edition of it. Neverwinter Nights Gold or something like that. I forget. Icewind Dale. What? But yeah, I actually played it with some of my friends. It was super... It was a very slow-paced game, I remember that. And we didn't get very far, but it was a good time. Neverwinter Nights had 2 games, Baldur's Gate had 2 at that time. Oh wow, so they were kind of running concurrently in some ways. Let's not talk to Jaheira yet. We talked to Ceres. Roland.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Drinks, not drunks.
Didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did.
Let's see. The kid's right. You need to lay off the liquor.
It's you.
It's me.
Don't you get tired of telling people how to live their lives?
Not really. I've got an endless supply of gas for that.
If you're here to save the day again, you're a little late this time.
Let's see. I'm about to go get some food and take a screen break. Enjoy the ale IRL and in-game. Yeah, thank you so much once again for the raid, Rich. Enjoy food, and I will catch you one more time. Take care. Enjoying some Delirium Red today, by the way. Very much enjoy the cherries. Let's see. I heard about the attack in the Shadowlands. I'm here to help.
Oh, sod off! I'm only here because you helped me and my family. I was ready to cut and run back at the Grove, but you had other ideas. Carl and Leo are taken in by your crap. You convinced them to play hero, and now they're gone.
Well, he's certainly upset. Let me own this. Then it's my responsibility to bring them back.
They're my responsibility. You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
Okay, well, we'll resolve this issue next time because we gotta end stream, folks. Let's go back. Alright, really quickly here, because I'm snoozing ads for the second time. Thank you so much everyone for being here today. Very much appreciate your company. Happy Thursday, one and all. Very much appreciate everyone that stopped by, chatted, lurked. Definitely much love to all my lurkers. And let me see. Rich, once again, thank you so much for the raid and stopping by. Always appreciate the chatter. Moonglow system. Here's hoping that the road to surgery continues as well. Always love chatting Baldur's Gate 3 with you. Kitty, here's hoping that the rest of your workday goes well. Queen, always a grand time whenever you stop by. I will have to catch you in one of your streams very soon. And of course, our newest friend, Kit, thank you so much for chatting with me. Fellow member of the Pumpkin Patch. Definitely hope we have more conversations in the future. We also had Jack. And we also had Melissa. Always a wonderful time chatting with you both. Alright, we also had Vamp a little earlier. I hope I get to catch one of your streams soon. And I believe we also had our delightful friend Spectrum. Always great having you here, Spectrum. Legendary, most welcome community member. Take care. Yeah, absolutely. Take care, Rich. With that, I generally stream on Thursdays and Fridays. Sadly, I will not be able to go live tomorrow. I've got some IRL stuff to take care of, but I generally stream Thursdays and Fridays. Thursdays, we're doing retro and we're playing Final Fantasy VIII. Fridays, we're doing modern and we're playing Baldur's Gate 3. If you want to know the exact details, feel free to follow me on the socials where I post my schedule. But with that, let's go ahead and find somebody to raid. Let me think. There's a couple of folks I could raid. Today, let's go ahead and raid our friend Alina Inverse, who is currently playing Escape from Ever After. I don't know that game. It sounds like a modern game. It sounds a little bit like Alice in Wonderland. And it would be a nice time to say hello. So let's go ahead and set up that raid. Alina Inverse. Always love to hang out there. Very much loves movies, always a community-focused streamer. I highly encourage you consider giving her a follow. We've got raid messages for viewers and raid messages for followers. Feel free to copy your favorite flavor. But yeah, with that, thank you very much once again for your company this afternoon. Here's hoping that you're having a delightful weekend, if I don't speak to you before then. And as I like to end these things, stay thirsty, Alpac. We'll see you then.